In this video, we visit Bryce Canyon National Park, our 6th national park of 2025. And we take some of the most epic hikes we've ever been on, including hikes in the Kanab area that might not be well known. Come along as we explore southwestern Utah. After 5 awesome days of boondocking in between Page, Arizona and Kanab, Utah, we head about an hour west to Orderville, Utah, where we stay at Cliffside Cabins and RV Park. The small RV park north of Orderville offers full hookups, pull-through sites, and modern cabins. There's also a laundry service available on site. Our favorite part, though, were the views of the canyon walls around us. But the main reason we chose this RV park was because of its location in between Bryce Canyon National Park and Zion National Park. This would allow us easy access to both parks without having to drive a great distance. And of course, our first stop was to the Bryce Canyon National Park Visitor Center. This allowed us to get our park cancellation stamps and for the kids to get their Junior Ranger packets before we headed out into the park. To our surprise, even visiting the park here in late March was extremely busy, even with the roads having opened just a few days before. The thing that we'd been looking forward to the most, though, was the hike. Our first stop was to Sunset Point, where we would hike the Navajo Trail. Unfortunately, some of the trails that we had looked forward to, like Wall Street, were still closed due to snow and wet ground. Consequences of arriving early in the season.
Is it cool?
It's like all of civilization made a town out of that.
Oh, you think?
Yep, should have brought your hiking shoes. You remember when we said put on your hiking shoes? Nope. Okay, well, guess you're honest at least.
Hold down? Okay.
Today we're doing the Navajo Loop Trail in Bryce Canyon. Started at Sunset Point and we're trying to get to Sunrise Point, I think. A little over 3 miles. We're about halfway through now. It is a beautiful, perfect blue sky day for this. Temperature's about 60 degrees. It's pretty busy though.
Even though we have many more hikes planned in 2025, we already think this will be one of our favorite hikes. The scenery, the wildlife, and the things you find around every corner made it so rewarding. Definitely one we'll be coming back to.
It on a machine. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. And then it's underwater because it's pushing up and then different things. So it's underwater, which is actually this is how the Hawaiian volcano thing is.
I think you need to rethink your Junior Ranger. Almost to the end. Last set of switchbacks on the way out. Might have been optimistic about the last switchbacks. We get a few more. Nope. Alright, we did it, 2.85 miles, sunset to Sunrise Point. Took us just at 2 hours, and that was with quite a few stops. That was not bad. I don't know that there's a better side to go from or a worse side to go from. They both had pretty steep, right at the ends or beginning, however you look at it, but it was worth it. Like it?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright.
Now I gotta get back to the truck.
Yeah, we get about half a mile back to the truck now.
15. Let's see if where are we? I don't know, because I can't tell right.
Well, after the hike, we think we earned our lunch. Unfortunately, we're too early in the season for the lodge to be open.
Yeah.
So now we're on the hunt for something to eat. We're probably going to go back into Bryce Canyon City.
But don't worry, they open on Friday.
Yeah.
And it smells really good, whatever they're preparing as practice in advance.
So, end of March, I guess it opens. But we're early. Park's really busy anyways, though, so.
And then once we get done eating, we're gonna drive back into the park and do the actual scenic drive.
We settled on Ruby's Inn for lunch. It was buffet style and filled our stomachs after a long hike. I don't know that I would call it great, but it wasn't bad either. The almost 20-mile one-way scenic route through the park offers plenty of stops for scenic viewpoints. We'll stop at many of those on our way back. Our first stop was to Rainbow Point, where we had a little more fun than we had anticipated. Although this point offered epic views, the snow offered for an easy distraction.
Over there something. A bit.
Aha. Add on to that one over there. That's next to that.
Okay.
You make that, I'll decorate it. Look at that.
We took the drive to Rainbow Point. I think it's like 19 miles out here at the end of the road, 9,100 feet elevation. And the road here has only been open a few days.
What is that, man? How is it 1,000 feet from where we were to here?
Didn't say it was here.
This is peekaboo.
It's easy to see why Bryce Canyon National Park is one of the top national parks in the United States. We are already looking forward to returning here so that we can do more hiking and see more of the scenery that we weren't able to get to on this trip.
So while Lauren does most of the cooking, not because of any weird gender roles, who cares? It's because she's a much better cook. But when it comes to grilling, that's usually where I jump in. And today we're doing pulled pork. I've had a pork roast on the smoker outside of our RV for about 5 hours now. It's got about another hour and a half left. Cooking at 225, although if you look at the smoker, it's set to 250. Temperature inside the smoker is at 225. Been monitoring that with probes. So far so good. We'll find out in a couple hours how good it actually turned out. Okay, moment of truth on our pork.
The pulled pork turned out great. We really enjoy using our Pit Boss pellet smoker grill, which easily fits into our basement of our fifth wheel on travel days. The area around Kanab, Utah offers several maybe not so well known hikes.
So our first hike for today, doing the belly of the dragon. So we were just a few miles south of Mount Carmel, Utah. Weren't quite sure what the trail was when we looked at all trails. But we thought the cave or the belly of the dragon was what you hike to. It's actually the very first piece that you go through. Takes you the other side of the highway, and then you're onto the main trail. It's a really cool way to start this. So
You don't really. The belly of the dragon.
What do you think? Can you imagine yourself being in a belly of the dragon and it looking like this? I can see where they got the name from.
awesome. Well, that makes more sense.
Yes, it does. Well, and it showed the underneath part on the map, but it looked like the trail went around it, so.
I just thought that was at the end of it. So the first quarter mile of this is pretty much sandy creek bed or washout. Then you have some options. There's a pretty steep rock cliffside. We did see some people go up it, so it's possible. I don't know about going down. Otherwise, there's some trails up the side of the hill. They're steep, but 4 of us made it up, as well as the dog. And then it goes back into kind of the creek bed off and on it. There's a little bit of water flowing through at the time of this. So. You do end up doing some kind of hiking over, up and over. Looks like it's just cutting across some of the bends in the creek. We didn't try the creek, but it looks like others have, so if you're out here and you want an easier path, you might be able to do that. So just for fun, I decided to try one of the creek bed bends to see if I can make it through. It actually looks pretty well traveled. Not much brush covering the path, so all in all, I'd consider this a fairly easy trail if you stay on the trail. It was a great day to come out here. We got a lot cooler today, mid 50s, overcast. After we leave here, we got another hike planned. I think it'll be really cool. It's got another kind of surprise at the end of it. We'll see.
It does get very dark in the middle of this cave as you're hiking through, so we recommend bringing a flashlight, something we forgot. Thank God for phone lights.
So hike number 2 today is the Sand Caves hike, just north of Kanab. It's about 1.2 miles. Most of it is not too bad, but we're gonna have to climb up a rock face here. We'll see what that's like. We saw lots of others with kids and dogs, so it's doable. We're just not sure what it's gonna be like yet. The first part or lower part of this trail, just like the last one, is mostly dried creek bed, so it's kind of sandy. It's not too bad to walk in though. So we didn't realize there was petroglyphs on this trail. I don't know the history of them, I'll have to look that up, but as we were walking, noticed a part that was fenced off and stopped to read a very small trail marker sign. And there's petroglyphs up there. Pretty cool. Don't be like these people and deface this stuff though. You're not cool by doing that. Alright, we gotta get up there. There's a rope if you need assistance. You might have to go to the right, it might be easier for. There is a defined dog trail coming up this rock face. It's got white paw prints on it. It's not too bad at all. It's actually usually taking the rope path for a person. So if you're coming up there, look for the dog prints. I'm sure it's because it's right next to the highway, but this is a really popular spot, so there's a lot of people hiking this.
Oh my gosh.
So although these caves might seem natural, they're actually man-made, and they were originally designed for sand mining in the 1970s.
Okay, that was a fun one. If you're on the fence about doing this, don't. We saw all ages, all sizes, dogs. Might have even seen a cat. Not kidding.
We hope you enjoyed these hikes around the Kanab, Utah area and Bryce Canyon. Wow, all around us. Everywhere you look is wow. In our next video, we finally visit Zion National Park, another park that we've been looking forward to for a long time. While there, we get to enter the park through a really neat tunnel system, take a long, epic hike, and see some wildlife up close that we didn't expect to see.